A question that challenges many of us is, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? Why am I here on earth? So that's why this series is on discovering purpose. The first thing we should know is that we are born as seeds. You are born as a seed. As a seed. So, existence has set out the environment for you. You have to be watered. The conditioning that allows you to grow can determine your growth to an extent, to the extent of you being able to shoot out your roots and the bud, the leaves. As a seed, you are meant to grow into a plant. A plant should have its own flowers, its own leaves, its own fruits. And no fruits are the same. They could look alike, but they're not exactly the same. In fact, even on a tree, no two leaves are the same. So even if you are a rose flower and I'm rose flower, I'm a seed of rose flower, you are a seed of rose flower, the leaves and the flowers will produce, those smelling like rose, will not be exactly the same. The important thing for us is to differentiate between the influence of that social conditioning. Yes, the seed can grow to the extent of the tree that produced it. If the tree was not well nourished with nutrients and water, it can affect the growth prospect of the seed. But once all the seeds grow, they become trees. So something in your nurturing can influence you. The genetic memories you carry, the schooling, the family environment, they're all part of what I call social conditioning. But they're inner urges. Something in your deeper nature that is beyond those conditionings. Unlike a plant, you can influence, as you become aware, you can influence what happens to you. So you are a seed. There's an inner nature in you. And there's social conditioning. And because you are also consciousness, you need enough intelligence, you need enough psychological, physiological education to distinguish between the inner urges that you have, your inner nature, from the social conditioning. It is possible for you to change all your social conditioning in a matter of seconds and minutes. That's the process of being born again. Change that conditioning, because that is not you. Unfortunately, for many of us, we have remained in that social conditioning. You can physically look like your father and be changed from your being drop the inner, drop that conditioning, social conditioning. Once you're able to drop that social conditioning and get into your inner nature, your inner urges, the inner impressions, so you can hear them. God speaks. Existence speaks. Your purpose is there. What you have to do is there. But you have to come out of the cloud of the conditioning so you can discover purpose. Until you come out of that crowd, until you come out of that cloud, until you are able to remove that false skin of flesh, false skin of the conditioning, you won't be able to get into that inner. You may accidentally get into it and get out of it, but you won't live firmly within that inner conditioning. Thank you.